So we took the Shinkansen to Nagoya, and then they put us on the local Kintetsu track in our case, and just keep going. Everyone's getting off at Tsu, getting off at Masaka, wherever they get off. And I'm like the last person on the train. I'm like, where am I going? I just see like farm and mountains off in the distance.
It is an experience like none other. It's an experience of a lifetime.
It was, I really didn't know what I was getting into going into JET.
So JET is an amazing opportunity to go to Japan, to go to another country, to live in another country, to work in another culture and really get to know people.
You really don't know what impact you have on their lives, and a lot of times you won't know until it's time for you to leave, and that's when they come up to you and they will say, you know, I really loved your class and it was because of your class or it was because of you that I want to study English in university, or I want to do something that I never thought I could do.
I would say the JET program is at least a one-year experience where Americans, in my case Americans or foreigners, have the chance to live and work in Japan, and they're working in the school system, teaching English or offering opportunities for international exchange.
There is no average day. Every day was different.
I would bike to work with my mamachari, which is essentially a grandma bicycle.
You kind of pass students on the way and you're kind of riding to school with your students.
Upon entering school, I would take off my shoes and I would put on some slippers.
There's always a morning meeting.
The first thing I would do is just log in, sort of. So I'd take my hanko, my little stamp, and stamp the book to show that I was there.
There'd be a little break, and then 8:30 the first period would start.
I work at 8 different elementary schools.
3 schools, 12 to 15 different schools.
I had about 17 schools.
I would teach 3 to 4 classes.
I had a little stick together, like a stand-up routine.
Performing skits or playing silly games.
The thing I like the most is the interaction with the students, definitely. They just have so much energy.
My students inspire me every single day.
After school, I was really active with the dance club.
I myself played table tennis.
I loved doing drama club. That was probably my favorite.
We loved talking about music. That was the #1 thing.
I was in the small town of Shintotsukawa-cho, Hokkaido.
I was in Mie-ken. I lived in Mie Prefecture.
Hyogo Prefecture.
Kumamoto Prefecture.
Kagoshima Prefecture.
Nagasaki Prefecture.
Fukushima Prefecture. Niigata Prefecture.
I was in a really small rural town, so there was rice fields around where I lived and also around the school.
They were a really great community. I would have even people that I didn't really know that well come up and talk to me.
Everyone was super interested. They were interested in America. They were interested in me. It was something I wouldn't have expected going in there.
The best advice I could give any new JET is don't turn down any invitation. You get invited to do some of the most ridiculous things, but take advantage. You will climb to the top of Mount Fuji, you will plant rice, you will go to an onsen, you will eat the weirdest things, but those are all about these experiences that you're going to have while in the JET program.
If I could sum up the JET program in one word, I would say revolutionary.
I would say adventure.
Mottainai, which means don't be wasteful. Unforgettable.
Transformative.
Just absolutely amazing.
Sugoi.
Epic.
Excitement.
Life-changing. Life-altering. In Japanese, I would say kizuna.
Ichigo ichie.
Never in my life before or since have I been surrounded by so many people from different countries in one place.
My experience has literally changed my whole life. I feel that any experience you do with a job is opening one door, but the JET program, it was like opening 100 doors at once for me. And I really think that if you go on the JET program, you're going to feel empowered by not just the possibilities of humanity and the ability to find common ground, but also your own personal prospects for the future.
I still talk about JET all the time, and I'm still in love with Japan, and you will fall in love with Japan and the people, and it is the best experience you can ever do for yourself.